and welcome back, Saturday Night Lights community, the family. The NFL draft just concluded, and we had a lot of crazy trades. We had some top prospects fall, but in this video, we're gonna be going over 10 of the biggest winners of round one of the 2025 NFL draft. But if y'all like content like this and anything when it comes to college football or college football 25, do not forget, man, to subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and do not forget to leave a like on the video. And before we get into this video, I will be doing a giveaway. Yes, a giveaway for a free copy of College Football 26. If y'all don't know, College Football 26 release date was announced. It will be on July 10th, and early release will be on July 7th. So I will be doing a giveaway for a free copy of College Football 26. All you got to do is three things. Three things. Be subscribed to my YouTube channel, and then be following me on Twitter. On Twitter, link will be in the description of this video to my Twitter, and also be following me on TikTok. There will also be a link in the description for that as well. Again, if y'all want to be a part of this giveaway and win a free copy of College Football 26, all you got to do is those three things to be a part of the giveaway. And once you did those three things, DM me on Twitter or TikTok just with a screenshot confirming that you've done those three things. But again, man, if y'all want that free copy of College Football 26 and have a chance to win it, don't forget, man, those three things. Just be subscribed, press the subscribe button, follow me on TikTok and Twitter. Link will be in the description of the video, man. But let's go ahead and let's get into this video. Let's go. Here we go. Get into it, 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 get into it right now. And the first pick I want to go over is Jacksonville moving up to get Travis Hunter at 2. I feel like this was a great pick. A great pick, man. In my opinion, if the Titans had their franchise quarterback, Travis would have been the number one pick. If y'all don't know, I posted a mock draft video about a month ago, and I had Travis going 5 to Jacksonville. I truly feel like, because I truly feel like this is the only franchise where he can play both sides of the ball, and that's exactly what he's gonna do in Jacksonville. Their GM even said it. This is a perfect fit for him. You know, you pairing him up with Brian Thomas Jr., who had a great year last year. You got ETN. You got their franchise quarterback Trevor Lawrence. And then on the back end, when it comes to defense, you pairing him up with Tyson Campbell, who is a very underrated corner in this league. This is a perfect fit for Travis. Perfect fit, man. He's gonna be in Florida, in his hometown. This is just a perfect fit for Travis, man. I'm projecting him to have a really good year. Great fit. He's a fluid athlete, best athlete in this draft. Jacksonville, man, I know they had to give away a lot. I know they had to give away some picks to get him, but I feel like in the long haul, it's going to be worth it. This was a great pick by Jacksonville drafting Travis Hunter out of Colorado. And next pick I want to go over is Oakland drafting Ashton Jeanty out of Boise State. This is a great pick. A great pick, man. We all know Pete Carroll loves to run the football, and you're drafting a bell cow back, someone that can carry the ball for 25 carries and also catch five to seven passes out the backfield. This is a great fit for Oakland. You know, you get your bell cow back. You're pairing him up with Brock Bowers, Geno Smith. Yes, Oakland receivers are questionable, but I feel like with Pete Carroll, he will definitely figure out a system, making sure they get the ball to Genty and Brock Bowers. And then you got a veteran signal caller like Geno Smith who can command the offense. I feel like this is a wonderful pick. A wonderful pick. I feel like Oakland, they just took best available, and it just happened they needed a running back. Last year they had Zamir White. Zamir White was supposed to be the upcoming guy. He didn't turn out to be the guy. But I love this pick for Oakland. I feel like for the value they got him at, they didn't have to move up in the draft. They didn't have to move back. They were able to stay where they were at, stay home, and get the best running back in this draft. And then the next pick I want to go over is New York drafting, in my opinion, the best offensive tackle in this draft, our man Mimbu. I know a lot of people have been talking about that pick with Will Campbell, and people have been talking about Will Campbell's short arms and stuff like that. But I really do feel like our man Mimbu is the best tackle in this draft. You talking about somebody 6'4", 332 pounds, ran a 4.91 491 at that size. He has the production. He has the long arm, something that Will Campbell doesn't have. I really do feel like he's a future all pro. You put him at that left tackle. You put him at that left tackle, he will be a 10, 15 year all pro vet. I love this pick for New York. A lot of people were talking about them going tight end right here, like Tyler Warren, but I feel like you can't pass up on a tackle like this. You know, this is somebody you can have for 10 to 15 years. I love this pick for New York, drafting our man Mimbu out of Missouri. And next pick I want to go over is Indy drafting Tyler Warren out of Penn State. I love this pick for Indy because Anthony Richardson, he has been having not a very great start to his career, and giving him somebody like Tyler Warren, huge frame, 6'6", 250, strong hands. He played multiple positions at Penn State. They lined him up as a wildcat quarterback. They had him in the slot. They split him out wide. Sometimes they had him at the H back. This is a tight end that can play multiple positions. He's a Swiss Army knife type of player, and I feel like that's a great fit for them. So now you pairing him up with Jonathan Taylor, Anthony Richardson. They got some pretty good receivers with Alec Pierce, Michael Pittman, Downs. Like, I feel like this is a very young and talented Colts offense. It all just depends on Anthony Richardson. That's what it is at this point. It all comes down to Anthony Richardson and how his development will be. But I love this pick for the Colts. They didn't have to move up in the draft to draft him. I feel like he's the best tight end in this draft, and that was a great pick by Indianapolis. And the next pick, I feel like this is one of my favorite picks from this entire first round. Jalen Walker out of Georgia going to Atlanta at 15. I love this pick. I love this pick. Walker, he played multiple positions for Georgia. When it came to linebacker, they lined him up as a pass rusher. They played him as an off-ball linebacker sometimes, but I feel like he can make his money maybe as an off-ball linebacker, but more of a aggressive off-ball linebacker where you put him in a system where they blitz, where you blitz a lot, like a cover, maybe like a cover two scheme where they blitz a lot, somewhere like. But I feel like with Atlanta, that's a great pick for them because once you figure out where you can play Jalen Walker at, I feel like he can be a phenomenal player. Phenomenal player, great speed. He's a freak athlete. Great size at 6'1", 240. He reminds me a lot of Hassan Reddick. Maybe like Harold Landry out of Tennessee, but I love this pick for Atlanta. I feel like they definitely needed help when it came to their linebackers. They haven't had a great pass rusher since I think Vic Beasley. So I love this pick for Atlanta at 15, drafting the linebacker out of Georgia. And then we got the Cardinals drafting Walter Nolan out of Ole Miss. I really do like this pick because Walter Nolan, you can say that he had more production than than the fifth pick in this draft, Mason Graham. Like he has so much production at Ole Miss. He had over 14 and a half tackles for loss, 6.5 sacks last season. He was great in a run, but he also was great when it came to pass rush. And that is something that Mason Graham lacks. And we don't know if he has that yet. Walter Nolan does. So I love this pick for the Cardinals. I feel like throughout this entire draft, the Cardinals, in my opinion, got an A+ when it comes to their overall draft. They really do. They have an A+. They drafted not Will Campbell. They drafted Will Johnson, the corner out of Michigan, and now you got Walter Nolan. I love this pick for them. Love this pick. They definitely needed some help when it comes to the interior D line. They've been trying to just plug and play a lot of like vets from free agency there, but I really, really do love this pick by Arizona taking Walter Nolan out of Ole Miss. And one of my favorite players in this draft when it comes to DBs, we got we got Denver taking Jahdae Barron out of Texas. This is a great pick. If y'all want to know what player I'll compare him to, think about Brian Branch, but faster. But yeah, Brian Branch, but faster. He ran 4.4. He has pretty good size at 5'11", 194. I feel like he's gonna make his money in the slot. He's gonna make his money in the slot. Let him play as that nickel corner. Let him play off his instincts. He has great hands. He's always around the ball. He played as a boundary corner and in the nickel for the Longhorns this past season. And he's one of my favorite DBs. One of my favorite DBs in this draft. I feel like he's the number 2 DB in this draft outside of Travis Hunter. Again, I feel like I don't know how Denver's gonna play him, but I feel like you got him, now you got Pat Surtain, and then I feel like if you play Jahdae Barron in a slot, I feel like he can have a very productive year one. Maybe have a chance to win Defensive Rookie of the Year, but I love this pick for Denver, especially the value they got him at 20. And here we go, my Baltimore Ravens future. I'm saying it right now. Future 2026 Super Bowl champions. I love this pick. I love this pick, man. I said in my mock draft that I had Nick Imamrari going here, but really doing my research and really seeing how great of a player Malachi Starks is, it's crazy. And then what makes it crazy is that this 2024 season it wasn't even his best season. He could have came out and been a higher draft pick last year in 2023, but he decided to come back. He decided to come back to school, and this young man he's the definition of a Ravens football player. He has instincts. He's a great safety. At Georgia this past season, they had him doing so much. They had him playing up top. They had him playing in the box. They had him playing nickel. I wouldn't be surprised if he was playing boundary corner at times. This young man, a great athlete. He didn't run a crazy 40. He ran 4.5, but I feel like he plays faster than what his 40 time is because of how great his instincts is. He's great in the run, but I feel like he's gonna make his money. He's gonna make his money for Baltimore up top. Throw him up top. Baltimore, I know we love to run cover 3. I know we love to run cover 3, a lot of cover 2 match, a lot of cover 3 match. Put him up top. You're now pairing him up with the best safety in football in Cal Hamilton. You got Pro Bowler Creed Humphrey, and now you got Nate Wiggins, and then you got Ardarius Washington, and now you add Malachi Starks. This was a wonderful pick for the Ravens. I do not know how they keep doing this. I don't know how they keep doing this. It's like every year they don't have to move in the draft, and these blue chip, just great college players always fall in their lap. This was a wonderful pick for Baltimore, man. Best team in football. Y'all already know, man. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan for life, but great pick for Baltimore at 27. And here we go. I don't even like talking about them no more because it's like I really do not know how they keep doing this.
You can't keep getting away with it.
I truly do not know how the Eagles just keep drafting these amazing players. I do not know how Jahad Campbell fell this far. You are talking about a young man, right? He was a 5-star coming out of high school as a pass rusher, but when he came to Alabama, they had people like Will Anderson. I think they had another top pass rusher. I think they had another top pass rusher on the other side of Will Anderson. But Jahad Campbell was such a great athlete that Alabama had to figure out how to get him on the field. So they was like, okay, play off-ball linebacker. And he thrived. In his first year off-ball linebacker, he kind of was a little lost when it came to coverage and playing keys. But once he figured that out, this young man had a great year. He ran a 4.5 40. He has great bend. He's great when it comes to the run, and he's gonna make his money when it comes to blitzing. When it comes to blitzing, he is amazing. I don't know where Philly's gonna play him at yet, but Philly, man, they keep doing this. They keep doing this. They keep drafting these amazing players when it comes to their defense. But this was a great pick for Philly at 31, taking a linebacker out of Alabama. With my last pick of this video, I got Kansas City taking Josh Simmons from Ohio State. I feel like this is a great pick. Josh Simmons, you could arguably say that he is the number one tackle in this draft. And yeah, you could honestly say that, but he had a gruesome injury. We don't know how great he's gonna come back from it. I think it was a pectoral tendon injury. So that's hard to come back from, especially of an offensive tackle where you're playing on that 90% of the time. So that's gonna be rough to come back from. But if he can come back full strength, Kansas City got them the steal of the draft. You talking about somebody that can be a future all pro, future pro bowler, a 10, 15-year vet in this league at tackle, protecting Patrick Mahomes. I feel like his comp of Teron Armstead is perfect. He's a great athlete, great mover, um, long arms. Like I love this pick for Kansas City at 32. And that will be the end of this video. But again, if y'all like content like this and anything college football, especially when it comes to college football 25, and y'all already know we got college football 26 on the way. And again, if y'all want to join the giveaway, if y'all want to be a part of the giveaway of getting a free copy of college football 26, again, those three things I said, you got to be subscribed to the channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and link will be in the description. You got to follow my Twitter and my TikTok. Those will be link in the description down below. But y'all already know, man, we a community, we a family, and I'll see y'all next video. Saturday Night Lights, we out of here. Let's go.